Hey now, hey good people, it is Kasaya coming back to you um, this week, the 30th of September, the last day of the month for Sanctuary Sunday. So, first of all, thank you for your support, for all those who view and who've been around or, just now discovering Sanctuary Sunday and joining me. Appreciate all the love and support all the time. All the time. I do. I really, really, really do. Um, so I'm outside again because that's my new thing, you know, while I can before the rain hits. And today I'm thinking about, the energy of allowing and releasing, of giving and taking. And not take like give me, but taking like the ability to receive and the ability to let go, the ability to hold and the ability to release. And what brought me to this is yesterday my uncle died. I found out in the morning that my mother's brother died. And I was thinking about spiritual practices, the things that allow us to heal and to reclaim ourselves and to grow beyond tragedy, beyond devastation, and beyond pain. Because not everyone um, has tapped into that inner source that allows them to overcome. Some people succumb rather than overcome. Some people fall into the weight and the heaviness of things rather than um, go within and find the place of release in order to remain, healthy, whole, happy, free, um, and not weighted down by life's devastations. And so I was talking to my partner and I was thinking about my own practices. Um, I told her that I always thought that, I would fall apart and be utterly broken if my father ever died. And then he died in 2003. So it's been some years, right? He died in 2003, and I realized, wow, I'm still here. I didn't break. I didn't succumb to the devastating loss of my father. But why is that? Why is it that I thought I would break, thought I would fall apart, but I didn't? For me, I wrote my way through. And what that means is, I allowed myself to write my process, to write my feelings, to write the experience, because in writing, I was able to release it. I was able to let it go again and again and again, because that's a practice. Losing someone is a practice in maintaining ourselves. Loss is not easy. Um, And so I was talking about the ability to release. And I think that when we're faced with traumatic or devastating things, be it a loss, be it like me rebuilding my life after having it all and starting over, or, a relationship, a job, anything that we lose or let go, we need to have release. We need to have a practice that allows us to get the inside out, that allows us to let go of the stronghold, that allows us to sort of exhale the energy of our pain. Um, and then we need something that sort of sews us back up. I was talking to my partner about like having surgery, right? Let's just say you've been cut open. The ill thing has now been removed. So you have the release, but now you need to be stitched back up because you need to have the top put back on the lid so that you can keep stepping forward. Because if you release and you do not have something that now closes you back up, you remain open and vulnerable, and you easily are susceptible to further injury, right? Further disease, infection. And that could be physically, it could be spiritually, metaphorically, it doesn't matter. But we need to be able to release the thing and then have something that closes us up so that we can keep going. And that's a practice that we might have to return to again and again, like every other moment, every 10 minutes. But we sort of exhale and then we put a cap on it so that we can continue to breathe throughout the day. And I just really want to, part that we're all going to go through something. We're all going to be faced with something that is not easy. And I don't want to say that's difficult or challenging. I'll just say it is not easy rather than labeling it hard or bad. But we also have what it takes to navigate through the discomfort of that which is not easy. And it's important that we find our practice, that we find the tools necessary to help us stand back up and take a step. Maybe you'll be able to take a step, 10 steps, 20 steps into, weeks before you have to stop again and release and then put a cap on so that you can be renewed and able to move forward. It doesn't matter how many times we have to stop and pause. It only matters that we tap into the source that allows us to keep going after we pause. And so on this Sanctuary Sunday, as so many people are faced with losses, family members, or just the state of the world, in many ways, I just want to say that it's important to find the inner wholeness. It's important to find the inner voice, the inner path that leads us to freedom. Because guess what? It's not external. It's not out there somewhere. It's all within. And we've heard this again and again, and yet not everyone goes within. Because to go within is a practice. And you might discover some things within that, you don't like, But when we touch that which we do not like, that rests within, let's call it the dark side or the shadow side, when we touch it, we penetrate it, and we allow it to be changed. We allow it to be affected enough to change. And once it starts to change, it transforms because you're releasing something and allowing it to be something else, something more, something better. So on this day, I want to send love into the world. And I posted that on Facebook yesterday, after finding out about my uncle. I want to send love into the world. And with that love, a sort of reminder tag that you can be okay. You can be better than okay. You can thrive inside of your life. You can be healed and whole and happy. But it's a practice. It doesn't just knock on the door and say, hey, here I am, you're better now. It's a practice in getting to know ourselves, in loving ourselves, in having compassion for ourselves, and being willing to enter into in order to get beyond. So even for myself, and this journey in rebuilding, there's no running. The only way around is through, the only way around is through. And so when we enter in, we can see the beauty of having entered in and being able to see the light in the exit, because we exit the pain, we exit the difficulties, we exit that. We do not have to stay. But we have to find a practice in order to be free. And so for me, mine again is writing allows me to release. I'm letting all go. I say to life, thank you. And when I say thank you, that's sort of putting the cap on things, and it allows me to keep going. And I just want to encourage people to find a release, a healthy release. Find some spiritual practice, some practice that frees you, allows you to get the thing out so that you can move forward and beyond. Here's to forward and beyond. Here is to, the doors being open and sort of living in celebration inside the doors. Here's to our healing and our joy. And here's to being present with ourselves and our pain and our experiences of tragedy or circumstances that we don't desire. Here's to that too, because they all help us to appreciate life, to appreciate our lives, to be more fully present with ourselves and other people, and to seize the moment. So even when we're experiencing something that's very painful or, weighted down by things, there's still something inside of that is beautiful. Because one, it means we've been affected, which means we've loved, we've opened ourselves. Because to feel pain and to feel hurt means you must have been open, and openness is a gift. And when we see that in our pain, it actually helps us to release it and to move to the other side. So I want to celebrate the other side, because yes to the other side. And again, encourage everyone to keep steady in your life, keep steady in your intentions. Find hugs in the world, give them away, receive them fully. Find love where you can practice what it means to be unconditional. Find peace so that we can reduce our own suffering and pass that on so that others too can reduce their suffering. May we be more present for ourselves and for others. May we honor our lives in all the ways that we ought to honor them, because being here is a gift. And may we find beauty even in moments of pain and suffering. And may we expand the beauty and expand the love so that we have more of that and less of the other. So yes to that. And again, thank you so much for your time, your attention, your energy, your spirits, and your light. I receive all of the good, and anything that is not of the good is not welcome in the energy and flow of my vibration. So protection is real. Openness and protection. Whoa, whoa, feeling that. Happy Sanctuary Sunday. And yes, y'all, to the beat. Subscribe if you haven't. Hang out with the sister, because this journey is going somewhere, and it's nice to have you guys with me, because some great things are happening and unfolding. And I want to be able to share that too, right? I want to be able to share this entire journey, from when I was in Mexico when this happened, to the journey of Atlanta, and now back in the Bay. Things, life is real, and life is moving, just like the wind is blowing and the sun is shifting and the clouds are flowing. Life is happening, and we need to be present in the happenings of our life, or our lives. So yeah, here's to that. And I'm gonna go before sister blow away. Have a great day, great week. Keep on keeping on.